This is Mama Thea of Asli Pure, and when I want to hear the story from the lion and the lioness, I listen to Lion Voice with Ras Kwasi Bonsu.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Elected himself. Where's rightful ruler? Hey yo! Yeah. Hail them high, hail the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your
I
night.
heard of that.
From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just up in them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe.
Who?
Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at
It's very powerful because we need things like rites of passage, eye treats. We need to develop and self care.
Yes.
As we mature, we realize how important self care is. I've heard you say the sister in them can prepare to be pampered. Talk a little bit about the treatment that
Right.
these Rastafari sisters who are battlefield tested.
Yes.
They're out there on the battlefield facing Babylon. When they come into this retreat, what can they expect in terms of the self-care aspect?
Well, from that aspect, they can come in and they can expect to have their goodie nourished. One of the founding members of the Blue Fire Order. So you have several things. I'm going to get to your question. You have Lalibela Institute, which is the house, it's the structure, it's the tabernacle, right? Then you have the Blue Fire I Treat, which is open to all of I and I Sistren. And then you have the inner sanctum of that tabernacle, right? Which is the Blue Fire Order.
She just described an ecosystem, by the way, family. So everyone should have their own ecosystem. Continue.
Yes, and so one of the founders of the Blue Fire Order is a raw food vegan chef. Okay, Sister Karima out of St. Thomas, USVI. And so even if she doesn't prepare the meals, she gives us great workshops on how to eat right. So you can prepare to not only be pampered when she blesses us by bubbling for us, but also now you can go forward and take what you've learned to sustain yourself and your family. Okay, so that's one way. Iritically, your heavens are nourished. I do workshops on meditation. Lalibela Institute has a meditation program called MEDI. And MEDI is an acronym for Menen, that's the E. Enlightening, I'm sorry, that's the M, Menen. Enlightening, that's the E. Dawning, the D, Iowa. So MEDI, the Menen Enlightening Dawning Iowa. And so through those meditations, Sistrans are able to learn how to channel and go within to connect with their divine feminine, to be able to connect in particular with the three higher chakras. You understand? Your just learning to know who you are as the mitochondrial Eve, because that's who we are, who I and I are, right? Yes, the African woman, right? And so that's really important too, because once you know yourself on that level, you expect more, you womanifest more, you demand more. Your whole energy is different. So sisters get that along with the nourishing. They also get pampered by learning how to be able to multiply their financial streams of income. Because we know that Empress Menen, as a businesswoman, had multiple businesses. You know, my sister said when they went to Ethiopia, they were looking at the records when they showed you all of the different businesses that she had, you know. So don't think that her coffers were empty by any stretch of the imagination. So all of these things are all in line with the Blue Fire, the Empress Menen Blue Fire leadership model, because I've developed a leadership model that shows the Rastafari woman, if she is interested, how to pattern her life after Empress Menen's life. You understand? So when you walk away from there, and then the camaraderie, you're connected for life. You understand, whether you come to one eye treat, whether you've attended all 5, you are always Blue Fire. Once you come.
Mighty. Talk to us. I heard that sometimes you may take field trips.
Yes.
Talk to us about the field trips. What is that like?
Well, the field trips, when we were here in Miami, because the I treat this year and the past year were in Orlando, Florida. So when we're here in Miami, the field trip is the beach. One of the field trips. And so we go to the beach and we feel joy, especially if there's a full moon. And we go out there and we have meditation sessions. We take our sacred crystals and different instruments that we use. I'm a sistrum carrier, you know, like within the Nyabingi. Okay, so within the Nyabingi order, we have the shaker or the chakra or whatever you want to call it, chakra. Within the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, you have the sistrum that the priests use, you know, the rattle. Okay, well, in ancient Kush, the priestesses use a sistrum. So it really, the sistrum is really the drum for the sistrums. It's the sistrum. You understand? And so, yeah, so that's, yes. And so one of the, because you get a gift bag too when you come to the I treat. And so one year I gifted every sister a sistrum. So, so I carry my sistrum even when I go to Isis, you know, and it makes a beautiful sound. You hear it with the Ethiopian Orthodox priest, a beautiful sound. So yeah, so that's one of the field trips. Sometimes we go to botanical gardens, but I have a really special place that I want to take sistrum to. It won't be this year, but in upcoming years, I'm thinking about going to. I don't want to say it.
Don't say it.
I don't want to say it. I don't
Don't
say
say
it.
it. Or maybe you say it and we put it on Patreon.
Okay.
Put a Lalibela on Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of that, talk to us about the vision, because where it is today is not where it was when it started, and where it's gonna be 5-10 years. Talk to us. I'm a visionary, brethren. I like vision. What is the vision for the I treat? What could you see? Money being no option.
Right.
What would you implement?
Well, money being no object, right? I would say that I could see, and I see, right? Because I'm a womanifester. I see the I treat being held on the continent in Lalibela Institute's or on Lalibela Institute's compound.
Okay.
You understand? So that
one in every country.
One in every country.
And traveling inter-Africa.
Traveling inter-Africa. Exactly. Exactly.
See,
no, because you know, Lalibela Institute is our tabernacle.
Yes,
so field trips to Lalibela, right? Ideally. So I see all of that. And it's not a dream. You know, I know you weren't alluding to it being one either. So it's real.
That's right.
Time for celebration. Out of hell, and we reach an elevation. Yeah. Time for your creation. Well, black woman me come for love and protect you. Look how long Babylon disrespect you. Rastafari never reject you. Them just want to sex you. Well then, black woman me come for love and protect you. Look how long Babylon disrespect you. Rastafari will never neglect you. Zion him want to take you. Well then, black woman them treat you worse than sin. Ask them dirty boy out that them beating. How them get so slack for attack your black skin. How them get so slack for go practice bleaching. No, let's get back to teaching. Mother of creation, you know, like not a thing. Plus you're full of melanin, that's why she whining with perfect timing. No, black woman me come for love and protect you. Look along them heathen disrespect you. Rastafari never reject you. Them just want to sex you. Well then, black woman me come for love and protect you. Look how long Babylon disrespect you. Rastafari never neglect you. As I only want to take you. Well then, she survived the molestation and tribulation. Try steal your joy when you're young. Babylon want mash up your meditation. Stamp on the plantation. Curse passed down through generation. Till these sheep read revelation. Weep not, tell them that the lion has come. No.